Alright, bitches, so we're here for episode 24 of Dragon Ball Super, and this is the episode I was waiting for. Although, it does have disappointing animation again. That's okay, though. It happens, although I would prefer it not to be the episode where Super Saiyan God Blue is introduced. Oh, come on, man. Why can't they give us shit animation? Like, I feel like the episode when Mr. Satan was telling the story about Beerus, that episode was beautifully drawn. Why can't that episode be drawn like shit? And then the episode of Super Saiyan Blue, that is a good drawn episode. See, I understand that weekly anime, some of these episodes aren't going to be the best drawn. That's just the way it is. I just wish they could make it so that the important events are well drawn. That's all I want. But anyway, this episode is called Clash, Frieza vs. Son Goku. This is the fruit of my training. Gah! Alright, so this episode starts off with, Goku and Frieza powered up. And it's kind of like a slow, drawn-out scene as they kind of just take their time approaching each other. And then they begin fighting, and, the fighting... It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I did already mention that the animation is not stellar in this episode, but I did actually rather enjoy the action parts. There's surprisingly it's not a lot of fighting in this episode, but at this point it cuts over to Jacko, and Jacko is kind of like, oh, okay, so this is who beat Frieza before, and then Bulma mentions, who Vegeta is, and Jacko obviously recognizes the Saiyan Prince Vegeta, and he continues trying to escape, and this has been a running, joke for the past, 5 episodes now, as Jacko just tries to get out of there any fucking way he can. Then we go over to, Trunks and Goten, who are flying over to, Kami's lookout, and they comment on how impressive the energy they're feeling is. So they want to quickly get to talk to Dende, and then they want to get back so that they can watch the fight. Now, it cuts back at this point. More fighting between Goku and Frieza. Now, Frieza and Goku, they exchange some pleasantries. And, Frieza's talking about how he learned from his last battle and whatnot. And then Frieza charges up a quick energy blast. Looks like a death ball, similar attack to what he used to maybe destroy Planet Namek. Well, no, because he didn't charge it up with his finger like that, so never mind. But he shoots that at Krillin, actually, and says, he's trying to send him to hell. And Goku deflects it. And so at this point, it becomes pretty clear what Frieza's strategy is going to be. With all of these people around, Frieza is going to begin, trying to attack, Goku's friends to distract Goku, and then Goku will get down there, protect them, but then Goku leaves himself wide open for an attack. And at one point, Frieza shoots a blast towards Bulma and Jacko, but then quickly hits Goku before Goku can react. So it is up to Vegeta to save Bulma. But of course, Goku saved Krillin and stuff. I don't think Vegeta would have just sat there and watched. Vegeta would protect Krillin the same way Goku would, and protect Bulma and all of them. So that is one thing. Goku should pay a little more attention to the fight. Because this fight, Goku, if it's anything like the movie, which it does seem like it's shaping up to be is that Goku, fucked around too much in the movie. And it's okay, especially now here in the show, Dragon Ball Super, Frieza's already killed Piccolo. So it's come on, Goku, I love you, boy, but, let's not play around with Frieza here. And, Frieza's talking a lot of shit about how he hates Goku and all that. And even Goku says, normally I feel real excitement when I am fighting a new, strong opponent, but right now I just feel hatred and contempt. Because, Frieza has just killed Piccolo. So then Frieza mentions how, he's like, oh yeah, Goku, I remember when you said you're going to use the Namekian Dragon Balls to bring back Piccolo. That's funny because I'm going to destroy them, both the Namekian Dragon Balls and the Earth Dragon Balls, just as soon as I'm done here. And, Goku and Frieza, they go back to their battling. And they're doing a lot of talking in between, like Goku's dodging attacks and chatting like, oh, I'm surprised how strong you are. And Frieza's like, I can't wait to get my revenge, while he's doing like punches and stuff. And like, they're fighting, but they're doing probably more talking than fighting. And so at this point, like, they're in the middle of exchanging blows, and Vegeta comes up from behind Goku and just, smacks the shit out of him. And now this starts a very interesting scene in that Frieza is kind of like, oh, is Vegeta still loyal to me? And then it cuts down to the ground where Tien is like, Vegeta once was on Frieza's side. Is it possible that Vegeta sees Frieza is stronger, so now he's going to revert back to Frieza's side? And there's some discussion, and Gohan says, like, no way. And of course, Bulma looks real fucking worried. It's like, oh yeah, it wasn't that long ago that Majin Vegeta was a thing, huh? And then at this point, Vegeta and Goku, they engage in a little bit of sparring. It's not really like all-out battle, but Vegeta is going at him a little hard. And then Frieza kind of asks, like, Frieza shoots a blast to break up the fight and asks, like, what's going on, Vegeta? And Vegeta's like, oh, Frieza-sama, congrats on being resurrected. And then he just starts clapping. And Frieza, like, closes his eyes and he's smiling. He's like, oh, that's very polite. And Vegeta just starts clapping. And he just keeps clapping for, like, a really long time. And it's like, wow, okay, so Vegeta is now confirmed as the biggest motherfucking troll right here, because he just keeps, his eyes are closed, he has a really weird looking smile, like it doesn't look like Vegeta at all, as he's just clapping over and over and over again, and Frieza loses his mind, like, it hurts my ears, stop it! And then, Vegeta goes, okay, well, I'll kill you, because it hurts my ears, and it's like, oh, so, obviously Vegeta was not going to join Frieza's side. And then Vegeta kind of reveals that he's very annoyed at the amount of talking that Goku and Frieza are doing. He's like, alright, enough of this shit. Let's get down to the fight, or else I'm gonna fight. So at this point, Vegeta backs off, and he wants them to use their full power. So Goku is like, alright then, I guess let's just go all out. And Frieza, and Goku reveal that they each have a trump card, that they've been saving. And Frieza tells Goku to go first. So Goku obliges. And it is interesting how he does it. First, it looks like he kind of transforms Super Saiyan, like he's got his Super Saiyan aura. But his hair has not changed. It hasn't changed color. And it also has not gotten pointy. Like, Goku's Super Saiyan 1 form. It's just kind of normal. It's just swaying a little bit. And then, it's kind of like a second part of the transformation where Goku's enveloped by this blue light. And it's a really cool effect as, like, he's covered in, like, this blue energy. And, like, the way it kind of, like, peels off, it looks pretty neat. And then as it completely comes off, it's like, wabamo, there he is. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, whatever you want to call it. So here is, Goku's new transformation. Now, it is a bit of a shame. With Dragon Ball Super, I was kind of hoping, to get, like, scenes showing, like, Vegeta getting the Super Saiyan God power and, like, how Goku and Vegeta achieve this form. But, like, here we are. Goku just takes this form, and it's like, we have really no indication of exactly how Goku got this power. Like, we saw all the training he did with Beerus and Whis, but there was no, like, explanation. We didn't see them, trying to go Super Saiyan and then kind of seeing this stuff. Now, I can understand that they obviously would want Goku's, the first showing of this Super Saiyan form to be, like, during the battle. And I guess I would be really okay, like, my only criticism that we're not, like, it's not explained how this power is really obtained by Goku. But, like, if they could show us a flashback later on, then I'll feel better about this. That's, like, because, like, remember when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 against Cell? Like, we see it, and it's like, holy shit. And then Goku has a flashback where he reveals that he saw Gohan use this power in the hyperbolic time chamber and knew he had it. Thus, the reason why Goku was so confident the whole time about the cell and why he knew Gohan could take down cells, because he saw that power. Now, I would like a similar flashback maybe to when Goku and Vegeta were, in that hyperbolic time chamber-like place. And maybe they can show us, like, Goku and Vegeta, like, assuming this form or discussing it or whatever. But basically, everyone, they comment that they can't feel Goku's energy, so he does, have godly energy. And it looks like he's a Super Saiyan God, but like Tien says, oh, that's interesting, because when he fought Beerus, his hair was red, and, now he's got the blue hair. And they even do give us a quick shot of King Kai, who's surprised and wondered what kind of training Goku did on Beerus' planet. But, then the episode pretty much ends with Goku, attaining this new power. And then, on the next episode, I see clashes. Goku is going to be fighting Golden motherfucking Frieza. Very excited to see this. I want to see Frieza's golden transformation here in Dragon Ball Super. And the Goku vs. Beerus fight was better in Dragon Ball Super than it was in the Battle of the Gods movie. So I'm also assuming that this, Super Saiyan Blue Goku vs. Golden Frieza is also going to be a better fight here in the show than it was in the movie. So looking forward to that shit.